We've come here today to pay our last respects to Staff Sergeant Anthony D. Davis. This is an occasion to gather and celebrate his life, to support his family and his friends, and also to receive comfort and peace from God during this time of loss. May God speak to us that in our pain we may find comfort.
Staff Sergeant Anthony Davis, 29, of Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia, passed away on Monday, January 6, 2009 in Iraq. Anthony graduated from Seabreeze High School in 1999, where he played football. Staff Sergeant Davis leaves behind a legacy of countless Rangers who he has trained, influenced, and befriended through numerous years of service and multiple deployments with the 75th Ranger Regiment. Today, our nation mourns the loss of Staff Sergeant Anthony Davis, a man who selflessly chose to serve his country during his tumultuous time in our nation's history.
My brother died doing what he wanted to do, and he died with a second family that I'm just proud if he had to leave this earth and it wasn't in our faces, it was in somebody else's face that loved him just as much as we did. So for the people that know Anthony, there's nothing that needs to be said. You know Anthony. You know what he's done, where he's been, how he did it. And the people that don't know him, you know, sorry for you, really. But thank you for being here, for supporting my mom and the rest of our family, and be happy for him, because I just hope that I can die the way he did, because I know Anthony's happy where he's at. So thank you for being here.
I'm reminded of a camping and fishing trip that I took with Anthony and his brother and my nephew Ricky many years ago. It was a rainy weekend and not really much good for camping, but the boys played with the smoky campfire, as young kids are often known to do. And as night fell, Anthony took his tiny squad into the woods to collect sticks to keep the fire burning brightly. As we settled down with the sounds of the night around us, I told the kids about Injun Joe and his adventures in these here parts. I warned them not to leave the tent during the night for fear of things that go bump in the night. My last story before lights out, and to make the point, was about Hatchet Jack, an escaped crazed killer who lurked in the darkness somewhere near. I think that Anthony learned to love the woods that night, and our trips to the Amazon together confirmed it. But he always claimed that he did not believe the story about Hatchet Jack. But I can assure you, he did not leave the tent that fateful night. Later in life, he learned that there were real boogeymen in the world, and he joined the Rangers to fight them. How fateful it was that he grew to become a leader of men, not little boys, and led a squad into the night to protect us all from the real boogeymen who lurk in the darkness and do worse than go bump in the night. Looking at my dear Anthony's casket, I remind myself and all of you that Anthony is not inside. What lies inside the casket is the broken vessel that held the spirit of Anthony.
In this community, Anthony saw something that motivated him to seek an alternate path, something that caused him to be committed, to both work hard and play hard. Along the way, he earned the respect and admiration of hundreds who on a daily basis witnessed his love for life and his sheer joy in being an Army Ranger at a time when our nation needed them the most. So to each of you today, I say thank you. Thank you for letting us serve with Anthony and experiencing firsthand what a wonderful young man he truly was. Soldiers reflect the values and qualities of their families and the communities from which they come from, and you have done a wonderful job with this Ranger. And in return, Anthony has represented each of you very, very well. It has been my honor to speak with you this morning. Thanks again for your support to us, and especially to Staff Sergeant Davis's family. Your simple gestures clearly highlight the profound impact of this Ranger's life and the enormity of this loss. Thank you very much. Rangers lead the way.